clearing the ball into Ireland territory. Headed by Scales, back to Collins, who, facing his own goal, just hooks it up into the air, bounces on the halfway line. No one really able to take it under their spell. There's a foul on Evan Ferguson this time. That's quite a touch by Hudson. Darkis. Ireland get the free kick nonetheless. It's only a couple of yards inside the Greek half. Robbie Brady is over it. 5 minutes gone at the Karaiskakos Stadium in Piraeus, in the greater Athens area. Greece 0, Republic of Ireland 0. Robbie Brady takes the free kick, drifts it long over to the back post, or even the back post. It was outside the area where Dara O'Shea made connection with his head. And Troy Parrott, the recipient of that header, manages to touch the ball against the defender, Dimitris Korbelis, and Korbelis knocks it out of play. It's a corner kick for the Republic of Ireland. Liam Scales up from the back. He scored Ireland's equaliser against Finland. He'll be hoping for similar impacts in this game. Josh Cullen's going to take an outswinging corner with his right foot. Over it comes into a dangerous area, but it's headed up and away by the Finnish defence and then hammered forward by Robbie Brady. But his powerful shot was blocked at the edge of the box. And then Josh Cullen, a little bit over-eager, trying to keep the pressure on for Ireland. Commits a foul out wide, and Greece will have themselves a free kick from their left-back position. Lakasetas was the man who blocked the Brady free kick. It actually hit him on the upper arm, but it was very tight to his body and absolutely nothing he could do to get his arm out of the way. Certainly not a foul. Not too sure if he was stood inside the area or not, but that's by the by. And Greece had taken the free kick and moved the ball into Irish territory. Good tackle though by Nathan Collins, but he gives the ball away straight away. And Greece keep the pressure on. Now with Korbelis. Into the area they come. There's a shooting opportunity. He deflects. It's gone just wide. That one could have easily have squirmed past Queeveen Kelleher if Ireland were a little bit more unfortunate with the deflection. There was a deflection off Vangelos Pavlidis, which set up the chance in the first place. And Greece have themselves a corner. Another outswinger headed away comfortably by Dara O'Shea. It's back now with Greece's number 15 Rota. Across to Giannoulis. He receives the ball back again on the halfway line. Asidakis and Mavropanos working in tandem. They spread the ball out to the right hand side now. Ireland's having to soak up a lot of pressure. Georgios Masouras puts the cross in. A spectacular volleyed attempt. Goes well over the bar as Christos Solis, who made connection with his right foot. Beautiful when they go in, almost moving towards the ball and trying to curl his right foot around it as the cross came in from the right hand side. Ireland being tested a little bit here by the Greek forward line. 8.5 minutes gone in the game. Greece 0, Republic of Ireland 0. Headed up in the air by Hatzidakis after the from Queeveen Kelleher. Good pressure this time by Knight. Finds Ogbene. Ogbene just trying to get away from a couple of challenges and does so successfully. Ireland find Ferguson. Is that too far ahead of Parrott? No, he does manage to keep it in. Well, he did eventually. They just seem to take his eye off the ball when under pressure from Dimitris Giannoulis. Giannoulis will have himself a throw-in to take. And deep in his own half of the field. Just goes short with it. Barrett again putting him under pressure. And the ball ricocheting off Troy Parrott, this time going out for a goal kick. Both sets of players wearing black armbands this evening, as you would imagine, in memory of George Baldock. Greece again looking to attack down the wings. They're on their left-hand side at the moment. Ball played back to Hatzidakis. Has to go infield this time to West Ham United's Mavropanos. Clears it. Well, it doesn't really clear it. Looks cross field out to the left-hand side, but overcooks it somewhat. Clears the touchline. That's what I meant by cleared it, obviously. I'm Hallgrimsson. Didn't really have any time to work with his squad before his opening match against against England. Suffered a 2-0 defeat at home. He's had some time to work with his squad now, and they're under pressure again as Greece come forward. Shot from out wide, deflects, and that's a good save. Good reaction save by Caoimhín Kelleher. It was a tight angle for the shot from Masouras, but nonetheless that one is another that could easily have squirmed past the Ireland number one. I'm not sure if it was a cross or a shot that Pavlidis was attempting from the right-hand side of the penalty area. It was blocked and then fell kindly to Masouras, who took the shot on. Caoimhín Kelleher had got himself behind it. The corner has come to nothing for Greece. We're trying to build again from the halfway line. Ireland still just allowing them to play the ball from side to side along the back line. Really standing off. Ireland standing around 10 yards off the Greece back line as they are just allowed to control the tempo of the game on the halfway line. Hallgrimsson, of course, knows what it takes to get big results. Led Iceland to Euro 2016, of course, and the 2018 World Cup. Masterminded that famous win over Roy Hodgson's England, of course. Ireland get enough bodies back in the end, and a ricochet takes the ball over the sideline. Ireland through. Anticipated the shots well a moment ago there. Kelleher dived towards his near post to his left-hand side when could easily have just shifted his body over to expect the shot from out wide, and maybe another chance. Greece are coming into the area again. Effort is blocked, comes back, blocked again. Masouras with another two efforts. Wasn't able to trouble Kelleher this time, but he's picked it up again. Pulls it across, but Dara O'Shea was there. Had to try and play that one blind. The winger. Masouras now again on the edge of the box. Clips in across. It's pinball in the Ireland area at the moment, and Masouras knows he's got the decision, or he thought he had to let it go over the line, but I think there was a foul. Seems to have gone against Evangelos Pavlidis. Ireland really hanging on at the moment. Captain Nathan Collins is having words with Robbie Brady there. Offside, in fact, it's a decision against Pavlidis. Just trying to react to the header from Christos Solis. It's the fourth game in the group for both these sides. Ireland with 3 points thus far. Greece with a healthier 9 points out of 9. They just need 1 point tonight to regain top spot against England. They got underway with a great performance against Finland. They won at this stadium by 3-0 for just the 2 that they grabbed against Ireland, and they got 2 wins against them in Euro 2024 qualifying. It was a kind of team that Ireland would have expected to beat a few years ago, but it's not the same story anymore. But a good result here will breed more confidence. Cross into the box for Ireland comes to nothing. Greece able to clear their lines. Long punt forward. That's one for Pavlidis to chase, but Scales is well positioned to deal with a threat. Queeving clears long. Josh Cullen making himself busy again. I thought he was going to get penalised for climbing on Corbelis, but then eventually the referee gives foul for what looked like a cleaner tackle at first view. He was off his feet there, Josh Cullen. Well off his feet, and it was Siopsis, in fact, that he was climbing on before fouling Corbelis. The result was the same nonetheless, a free kick to Greece. Down the right hand side, they try to build this time. Ball goes out of play off Liam Scales. Throw-in taken, level with the edge of the Ireland penalty area. Masouras. Back to Rota this time. Mavropanos again just afforded so much time and is able to slot the ball through to Corbelis with relative ease. That's where Ireland have their players packed in, and Greece have to go back to their back line once again. Rota and Mavropanos in combination, now across to Hatzidakis. Giannoulis. Hatzidakis, has he undercooked that pass? Pressure from Power, and Greece just about get away with it. Ireland were just waiting for that one sloppy ball, and they all sprung into action, but it didn't quite work out for them. And Masouras is on the ball again on the right hand side. Rota just took his eye off the ball, but once again no one in green putting him under pressure. He just chips the ball forward, headed away at the edge of the area by Collins. For Power to do, he's coughed up possession to Rota. Casetas now playing a little bit deeper. Solis in a more central position. Solis receives it back now at the corner of the penalty area. Puts a cross in. It's a deep one. It's a dangerous one, but no connection really on it. Masouras challenging for the header. No good connection, I should say. It comes off his body and goes out of play. Wasn't able to make a solid contact with the header. Robbie Brady doing plenty there to put him off. Even Kelleher able to watch that one drift away wide. 17 minutes on the clock. And haven't been too many opportunities for Greece. One good save by Queeving Kelleher. But they really have been dominating the possession and the territory. If you joined me earlier on for commentary of England's game against Finland, it was a very similar story. So much pressure being applied by England. Greece seems to have taken a leaf out of the Three Lions book, but maybe a chance now for Ireland to create something as Robbie Brady has a bit of space. Tries to just punch the ball through to Parrott and does so well. Parrott into the box. It is forced out wide and there was just no one getting forward in support with him. He looked for Smodics. It was a difficult pass to try and execute, and maybe now Greece can create something on the counter. Solis, but he runs into Dara O'Shea. Good tracking back by the man now plying his trade at Ipswich Town. Agree at this Ireland starting lineup. The whole of the Ireland right hand side, in fact. Dara O'Shea playing at right back, Smodics on the right side of the three, and Benny on right wing. All for Ipswich Town, but they've got defending to do now as Greece comes to the area again. Shot is well saved by Bakasetas. Queven Kelleher dives on it at the second attempt. Bakasetas, just the space in the area just seemed to open up for him, and he ghosted past Scales with far too much ease, really. And the rebound was the centre forward Pavlidis, who was feeding off scraps like a good centre forward should, but he just couldn't connect with it. And on it went to Kelleher, and Greece are trying to force their way through into the Ireland box again. Out wide, now to the edge of the box. Bakasetas tries to feed it through to Pavlidis. Pavlidis forced wide, tries the cross. It's blocked. It's gone out for another Greece corner. Liam Scales just having one or two difficulties trying to deal with Pavlidis and Bakasetas. Not quite 20 minutes gone in the game. Well, the Irish defence is already somewhat overworked. Over the corner towards the near post, and it just ricocheted off the line. I'm not sure who got the final touch there. Greece getting closer and closer. Ireland survived another one. Between corner, it was Scales that the header away. Not too sure who got the touch before that. Diverted goal, as it could even have come a green shirt. Such was the melee inside the box. Ireland have been living really dangerously, and the bad news is that we're only in the 21st minute of the game. Greece goes square now to Bakasetas, who's getting more and more involved, but he clips it forward, and Christos Solis offside just outside the area. Ivan Jovanovic is giving a rather strange signal to his team, it seems, but must be fairly happy with what he's seen so far. It might have been offside, a handball there against Solis. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, really. Ireland won't be complaining, as they've got a chance to clear their lines and get some bodies forward. Long clearance with the free kick by Kelleher, finds Ogbene on the right hand side. 10 attempts to 2. Ireland giving Greece a shooting opportunity once every minute and 10 seconds. Less than that even. Another throw in for Greece, about 5-6 yards inside their own half. Heavy touch gives Ireland another opportunity. Ogbene posts it through to Parrott. Parrott looks for Collins, who was almost in the centre forward position there. He just roamed forward through the middle of the pitch, and that's not really the man Ireland wanted in that position. Tried to turn and take control of the ball. Pass was a little bit behind him, and if it was Evan Ferguson there, he might have stood a chance, but it was difficult there for Collins. Dara Shea has just been clattered into. By Dimitrios Giannoulis. So coming together between the two. I think they will both be okay to continue. Got a momentary pause. John O'Shea down the sideline as well, having words with Ferguson and Parrott. Legendary Ireland and Manchester United and Reading centre back. Giving some words of attacking advice. Free kick went Greece's way. O'Shea, the man judged to have committed the foul, but Greece play it short and work the ball from their left wing out to the right-hand side. Ferguson applying a little bit of pressure, as is Parrott. 69% of the possession has gone Greece's way. They really have dominated the ball. We haven't seen much of Vlachodimos in the Greek goal at all. Hatzidakis now. Ball play back to Mavropanos. Spreads it out to Rota. Drifts infield, looks to do so at least. Plays a short pass to Siopsis. Siopsis just tries to chip it forward as Rota made the run into the box, but Scales doing enough this time to win the ball back and clear it away for Ireland. Head tennis in the middle of the Irish half. Eventually it falls Greece's way. They'll have to go back and build inside their own half again now. Hatzidakis goes over the top, and Solis has got free. He's presented an opportunity, and Pavlidis with the strike sees it blocked. It's gone out for another corner for Greece, but that was a lovely move over the top. Perfectly timed, and Solis knew exactly where his teammate was. Perfect back heel, but Nathan Collins covering perfectly for Ireland to make the block. It's going to be an outswinging corner from the left-hand side this time. Bakaset take, it's not the best. Almost picked out a teammate. Well, he did pick out a teammate at the near post, but nothing Corbelis could do with that other than knock it out for a goal kick. Couldn't sort his feet out quickly enough. Not quite 25 minutes gone in the game, and of the two sides, Ireland will be the much happier to see a 0-0 scoreline in Piraeus. Chance them to try and build something now, but Collins is pressurised. Clears the ball away. Eventually breaks Ferguson. Ferguson, though, adjudged to have committed a foul. Greece don't waste too much time in taking the free kick. But Masouras has to play it back to Rota. He had no other option on the Greek right-hand side. It's Mavropanos now. Squaring the ball along the halfway line. Greece go back out to Giannoulis on their left. Giannoulis trying to do better of Chidozie Ogbene. O'Shea coming across the cover. O'Shea making the challenge. Both sides claiming that it should be their throw in. I think it has gone Ireland's way, judging by the backtracking that Giannoulis is doing. O'Shea now to take the throw. Wants a short option, but it seems like nobody's coming for it. Throws it towards Ferguson. He can't make contact. Cullen helps him out. Now Knight with the header over the halfway line, but it's just sent back by Mavropanos. Tidying up at the back is Brady. Keller gets some support from Collins inside his own 18-yard box. Ireland wanting to get the ball down and play. They're doing so inside their own penalty area at the moment. Collins eventually takes a step out and then plays the ball back to Kelleher. Kelleher back to Collins. Where's Collins going to go now? Well, he decides he's going to have a wander down the right-hand side and then put his boot through the ball. It's one for Parrott to chase. One for Ferguson to chase, and then Parrott was in the middle, and Parrott almost intercepting a heavy touch from Mavropanos. Now Vlachodimos had to prevent it from going into his goal. Could well be the closest Ireland have come to scoring in this first half. 27 minutes gone. And once again, Greece, sometimes they go long, sometimes they try to play. And they tried to go long that time, didn't work out. Scales tidying up for Ireland. Not the best pass, but Smodics can lay it to Brady. Brady clears over the halfway line. Pressure now being applied. Good pressure being applied by Jason Knight. But referee playing advantage to Greece. Space now on the left-hand side for Giannoulis. Ogbene covering a little bit more after Dara O'Shea was in the wars against Janulis a few moments ago. Spread across now to the right-hand side now. Greece using every inch of the width of the surface at the Karaiskakis Stadium. Pass back now from Siopsis. Mavropanos being in the quarterback role. Plays a pass through the middle. And Greece now work their way to the edge of the box. There's a shooting opportunity here. Good save again by Kelleher to deny Giannoulis, who got up from the back. Still pressure being applied. Back out to Giannoulis. Puts the cross in this time towards the back post. No connection made with it, but Greece still applying the pressure. Bakasetas goes square to Hatzidakis. 30 yards from goal. Wide again to Giannoulis. Puts in another cross. This one is meat and drink for Caoimhin Kelleher, who catches and dives down to relieve a lot of the pressure. Greece again being afforded plenty of space through the middle, and it was Solis who received the pass at the edge of the box. He turned well, he knew exactly who was coming on his outside, Dimitris Giannoulis, and he took the side-footed effort from a little over 6 yards with his left foot. Kelleher made a good save with his leg, and he's kept the score. Greece 0, Ireland 0. Ireland really don't have the best record in the Nations League. They were spared relegation in the very first edition, the 2018-19 one, despite not winning a game, but the format and the leagues were reshuffled somewhat. It's just 3 team groups then, but in Leagues A, B and C it's now 4, and that expansion kept Ireland up, and they've just about held on to League B status ever since. This is now the 4th edition of the UEFA Nations League. Ireland are the definition of whatever you'd call or the opposite, not the definition, they're the opposite of a yo-yo team. Yes, you can have yo-yo teams now in international football. Hatzidakis to go back. A rare touch for Odysseas Vlachodimos. Hatzidakis plays for FC Copenhagen in Denmark. Now Giannoulis into Solis, gets to the edge of the area again, finds Pavlidis, but he needs some support, which isn't arriving quickly enough. Is that a foul by Ferguson? Looks like the referee has played advantage. Parrots digging away, trying to win the ball back and fouling. Dimitrios Korbelis. Free kick for Greece. Inside the 32nd minute, still 0-0. Taken another short free kick. From the right hand side, trying to work their way into the box again. Masouras involved, as is Korbelis. Cross comes in, headed away by Collins. Is Masouras going to try and keep this one in play? Yes, he does. Heads it down to Rota. Korbelis once more. Short pass in field. Bakasetas also operating on that right hand side for Greece. Plenty lining up for a crossing opportunity, but they pass up on it and work the ball into the middle. Mavropanos 40 yards out. Hatzidakis forward. Looked like the touch was a bit heavy there from Pavlidis. He got away with it eventually, but then ran out of room. Ball goes out of play, and Jaime Algrimsson a bit more animated on the touchline now. He's lost his patience with his Ireland side inviting so much pressure. Elsewhere in League B earlier today, in one of the other groups, Slovenia beat Kazakhstan by 1-0, and in the same group, Austria currently 1-0 up against Norway. Really good three-way fight between Austria, Norway and Slovenia for promotion from that group. And Greece still unbeaten, and the current passes completed has just flashed up on my screen. Ireland 48, Greece 213, and we have just hit 33 minutes gone. That just shows you how Greece have dominated with the ball. Ireland just hanging on, just managed to contain them. A win for Malta today. They managed to beat Moldova 1-0 down in League D. And a 0-0 draw between Liechtenstein and Gibraltar. And Liechtenstein unbeaten from this, and 2 clean sheets. They beat Hong Kong 1-0 in a friendly. Very productive international break for the side from Vaduz, especially after that humiliating loss to San Marino in September. Great response. Lovely to see. In the meantime, no surprises for guessing that Greece are the team in possession. Forced the ball through to Solis. He's gone down, but no foul at the edge of the box, says the referee. Ireland struggling to move the ball quickly. Josh Cullen has to turn and pick out a pass. Finds Smodics. Smodics goes back, but he's caught late. And of course, the other result in this group earlier today, Finland 1, England 3. Jack Grealish and Declan Rice on the score sheet as they were, unfortunately for Ireland, in Dublin last month. Trent Alexander-Arnold with a fantastic free kick as well. Finland just responding with a consolation late on as England move on to 9 points from 4 matches played. Long ball forward to Ogbene. Ogbene in field now. Cullen back out to O'Shea. A chance now for Ireland to get some bodies forward. Maybe can they work a crossing opportunity? O'Shea again. Threads it through to Ogbene. It's getting crowded out, and that was unfortunate for Ogbene. He had 2 players around him. It looked like he'd won the throw-in. Must just have nicked off his foot as it rebounded. I think that's the wrong decision there. I think that should be Irish ball. But the decision has gone in Solis's favour. We're inside the final 10 minutes. And despite all their dominance, Greece haven't managed to profit so far. And perhaps Ireland can use that to their advantage, and it might come back to haunt Greece later. It might come back to hold them now, as good headed down by Parrott at the edge of the box after a long punt forward. Almost found its way to Sammy Smodics, but Greece just managing to thump the ball clear. It will be Ireland ball on this near side. As I look at it on my screen, that's the Irish right wing. O'Shea coming forward to take this throw in. Midway inside, not quite midway, a little bit more attacking for Ireland. In terms of where it is on the pitch. O'Shea and Parrott combining from that throw. Parrott trying to force his way through half the Greek defence. Runs into Siopsis. Siopsis just holding the ball up down by his own byline. Clears it away. Header forward by Cullen, but to no one in particular. And Mavropanos can bring the ball away comfortably for the men in white and blue. Goes to Rota. Poor touch there from Bakasetas. Gives the ball away. And Ireland can go along again, looking for Parrott once more, but well tracked by Mavropanos. Greece managed to keep the ball in play after Mavropanos' header. Same man on the ball now. Goes back to his goalkeeper. Cross now to Giannoulis, being tracked by Chidozie Ogbene, but able to get the clearance away. There's a rugby tackle on the halfway line by Dara O'Shea. Free kick for Greece. Not sure if the referee was just pointing at O'Shea to get away. It was a really clumsy challenge on Christos Solis. Not sure if he was just pointing for O'Shea to get his yards or if he was showing him a yellow card there. I think he might have given him the benefit of the doubt. Looks like no yellow card for O'Shea, but we'll confirm that for you ASAP. And Greece again taking another short free kick. So they played across the right hand side, now back into the middle with Mavropanos. Rota in field. Siopsis goes out wide, finds Giannoulis, gets away with a slightly heavy first touch. That's Darkis getting involved again. Ball in field this time from Giannoulis is poor. Ireland can bring it away with Ogbene. Now Ferguson. Good play by Ireland. They play it over the top, and Ogbene has continued his run. He's going to have to do a lot on his own here to Jose Ogbene. Comes in field off the right hand side, gets to the edge of the box, tries to go around his man, does so successfully, gets to the byline, tries to play it across, and eventually Hatzidakis is in the way. But that was great work there by Jose Ogbene. Was involved in the start of the move and had so much to do on his own when he picked up the ball wide on the Ireland right wing. He's won inside a corner. Smolix was calling for it in the middle, but I don't think there was any more that Ogbene could do. He was looking for him. Too many players around him in the end. Ireland can be happy. Ireland can be happy that they've got a set piece here. It's going to be Brady to take. In swinger with his left foot. Produced the goods from set pieces plenty of times before, has Robbie Brady. And the referee, in fact, is coming over to the sidelines. Not sure who he's speaking to here. Speaking to the UEFA officials by the looks of things. I don't know if he's seen something or heard something, or not sure what the issue is here. Might just be making them aware of something in the stands. And the stoppage has slightly halted Ireland's momentum here, but they've still got the corner, of course. And there's a little over 5 minutes to go. It looks like we're going to be okay to continue. Collins grappling in the area. Here comes the corner now towards the back post. Can Ireland keep it in play? It just is hooked back in, but to no one in green. And Corbelis just digs out a clearance. Greece not looking particularly comfortable with the pressure that Ireland are putting them on from set pieces. The problem is for Ireland that they've not had the opportunity too often in this first half. We're inside the final 5 minutes. Ireland have themselves a throw, just a couple of yards from the corner flag. Thrown to Smodics. Cullen now trying to keep things alive, but Ireland overplayed things somewhat, and Greece have an opportunity to counter-attack down the left-hand side. Good covering by Scales, breaking up the move, and Ireland can punt it well away into Greek territory. It was Rota who was on the move there. Scales sprinting back, making a difficult challenge. And Ireland have got themselves set up in their defensive shape once more. Inside the final 4 minutes of this first half. Greece will want something from all of their pressure in this first half. They'll be very frustrated if they have to go in 0-0 at the break. They've swept the ball out wide to the number 7 Masura. Trying to take on Robbie Brady. Gets into the area and he tries to cross to the outside of his boot, and he gets it all wrong. Awful attempt. And Ireland survive another little period of pressure. Norway have equalised against Austria. It was Marko Arnautovic who gave them the lead after 8 minutes. And on 39, Alexander Sorloth has scored the equaliser. In League C earlier today, North Macedonia won 2-0 away in Armenia, and currently Faroe Islands are winning 1-0 against Latvia. Just those 3 matches in the Faroes, in Austria and in Greece taking place on this Sunday evening. In the Nations League, that is, of course. Bene trying to put Dimitris Giannoulis under pressure, but committing a foul when doing so. Free kick for the 2004 European champions inside the final 2.5 minutes of this first half. They're going to leave this one for Vlachodimos to take. They want to get some distance on this clearance. Maybe a slightly more urgent end to the half from Greece. Ball launched forward. More head tennis inside the island half. Breaks to Pavlidis. He can't pick out a teammate. Cullen trying to bring the ball away, but he's going sideways at the moment, and looks like he's going to lose possession of the ball. He has. Not the best from Cullen there. Thankfully for him, Smodics was able to... he thought Smodics was going to tidy up, but foul by Cullen there. Pretty poor there from the Burnley man. Didn't really know where he was going in possession. Lost the ball, committed a foul. Triple whammy there for Josh Cullen. Has given Greece an opportunity to swing the ball in from their right wing. It's going to be Vasatekas to take, and it comes, headed away. Brady Scales in there for Ireland doing the defensive duty. Lakasetas again. Greece recycle well, and then a long shot from 35 yards. Goes high and wide. That probably wasn't the best decision there by Rota. Lazaros Rota plays across Athens at AEK and has never scored in what's now his 19th cap, and with shooting like that, hardly surprising. We are in the last minute of the 45. Did have one brief stoppage, but I can't imagine we'll have too much time added on by our Dutch referee. Another foul committed by him. There has been quite a few fouls committed, it must be said, and a few free kicks. That might add Josh Cullen again, the guilty man, bringing down Siopsis. When we see any changes at half-time by Jaime Halmgrimsson, might want a change of shape here, might want to change the way Ireland are defending, but then can't sit off Greece too much, you imagine, but it's worked out well for them so far, you have to say. 1 minute was added on, and a foul against Tedosi Ogbeni, and we've actually seen the first yellow card of the evening. It's gone against Giannoulis, the full-back.
On the launch pad called Chopsticks, and the whole idea is to reuse the booster.
Alex Salmond's family have paid tribute tonight to a formidable politician. The former First Minister of Scotland collapsed and died at a conference in North Macedonia yesterday. In a statement, his family said he was a devoted and loving husband, a fiercely loyal brother, a proud and thoughtful uncle, and a faithful and trusted friend. And 12 Guinness World Records were broken at one time in East London today when 140 penny farthing cyclists gathered together. There were multiple solo and group records, including the largest number of penny farthing racers in a velodrome.
Voting has begun. Debates have been debated.
You're going to hear a bunch of lies and name calling.
It's just been so bad, it's so ridiculous.
And the race for the White House is well underway. This week on 5 Live, I'll be live in the USA speaking to voters who are making up their minds.
You need Trump back as president.
Let's not go back. It's time to turn the page.
Matt Shawley. Listen Tuesday from 2
on BBC Radio 5 Live.
The UK's biggest football debate. This is 606 with Chris Sutton and Robbie Savage on 5 Live.
third goal scorer. Declan Rice just joins us here deep in the Olympic Stadium. You've started all of these 4 matches under Lee Carsley. Do you need a bit of clarity over what happens next?
About Lee?
Yeah.
No, not at all. I think he's been clear with us when he first came in back in October that he was looking after us for 3 camps. With the way he's been and the way we've played, I think he's been unbelievable. My first time working with him, because obviously I haven't worked with the under-21s, but hearing from the 21s boys who've come in, couldn't speak highly enough. And then I think us as seniors players, we're really, really not surprised, but we said how good he was, in meetings, in games, how he takes training, how he talks to you off the pitch. He's one of their managers. You look at people like Jack Grealish, you put an arm around him, give him confidence. They're the type of things and players love. And Lee's done that. So look, he's been amazing for us, and whatever happens, but we're all enjoying this journey at the minute.
Well, welcome back to 606 08085 909 693. Interesting debate that, Christopher, on playing a right foot at left back. So here's one for you. So everybody, or lots of people, will say if you play 2 right-footed centre halves, people say yeah, it's fine. Of course, you'd love to play a right foot and a left footer for balance. But why do not many people play 2 left-footed centre halves together?
Because there aren't lots of left footers out there, Rob.
So when you go, again, the left back position, yeah, I play left footed at left back because I like to have my wingers come inside, yeah, and the left back going on the outside, the right back going outside. So I get it. But why can't you play a right foot at left back? I get it because with wingers coming inside a lot, yeah, because you play a left foot on the right, a right foot on the left. If you've got a left footer on the right against a right-footed left back, when he comes inside, he's on his stronger foot, the fullback.
I'm not arguing with any of that. It's horses for courses, isn't it? In certain situations, I get it.
But you dismissed it.
No,
but you can do it. No, you can do it.
I know you can, but it's about balance, isn't it? And preference. And I think in an attacking sense that you are better off with a left.
I totally agree.
Back. And also build up play. Yeah. If you have a right-footed left back, more often than not, they play sideways and backwards, don't play forwards.
So to get Trent in the team then, to get Trent in the team, if there's a massive game tomorrow, your Kyle Walker right back, your midfield was taken up, would you play Trent at left back in a game if Shaw wasn't fit, for instance? Would you carry on playing Trent then?
It depends who the other options are. I think the message here, really, Rob, to the nation is get your kids kicking the ball with the left foot.
08085 909
repetition
93. To be fair, left-footed centre halves are hard to find because I'm trying to find one. For the balance, because you're correct.
They're probably all too busy playing right back. The new trend. Here's what just on Lee Carsley, okay, and so the words which he said, this job deserves a world-class coach that's won trophies and been there and done it, and I'm still on the path to doing that. About as clear as mud that is, because Miguel Delaney, chief football writer at The Independent, via Rector, says Carsley says it's definitely wrong to take his comments about a top manager as him ruling himself out. But he sort of did, didn't he? If he's talking about a world-class coach, Lee Carsley's a good coach, but one who's won trophies and been there and done it. Is that not ruling himself out? And this is the issue, and this is why I think a lot of England fans tonight they want to know what the plan is. This is on the FA, though, isn't it? This isn't on Lee Carsley.
Why have they got to say the plan? Why?
Because people want to know what's going to happen. What's your best guess then? So Lee Carsley will take the next 2 games in November. What's your best guess? If you're having a best, do you think Lee Carsley will be given the England job full time after the next 2 games? Honestly, your best guess.
After the Greece performance, probably not.
I'm the same.
Okay.
But
why have the FA got to come out and say something now? Why? For who? For you? For the pundits? For the public? Why have they got to come and say anything? Why?
And
why is Lee Carsley going to say I want the job or don't? Because he's got, he can go back with the 21s. If he says I want the job, then surely, because I think it was Matt Upson or Phil Jagielka who said, why would he come out and say it? Because if he does say I want the job and he goes back to 21s, that person who comes in is always thinking Lee Carsley wants the big job. So Lee Carsley can't win if he says he wants it or if he doesn't.
But that's totally irrelevant because
it's not.
Yes, it is, because lots of people want jobs.
But if it was in club football, if it was club football, and the club said, right, you had an interim manager, and that interim manager said, I want the job, yeah, and then a new manager come in, and because the chairman and the board liked that interim manager, and he went back to manage the reserves or the under 21s, as a manager, you'd always thinking, a few bad results here, he wants my job.
Well, that sums up your mindset, doesn't it? Most people would go into a job thinking, well, if the results are good enough, I'm going to keep my job. So you don't feel threatened. You've got to believe in yourself, Rob.
08085 909 693. I'm fine. Yeah, don't lose very often.
I don't know whether some of the things you're saying, whether you're experimenting a little tonight, like Lee Carsley.
No, listen, as a manager, Chris, you have to experiment. Listen, I'm thinking experimenting on Tuesday, changing formation.
One loss and the wheels are off.
No, but you have to think, how do you get your more creative players into a system, into a side? You think about that all the time. And do you know what? Just before we go to Steve, interesting, Chris, right? Interesting. And I spoke to our producer, Mike, about this earlier. As a manager, you've been a manager, and I'm 50 this week, so I'm not a young manager. I would say a young manager in terms of managing. So yesterday, and this is talking about management, we played against a good side in Tamworth who've got a long throw, they're efficient, they're good at what they do, they're effective, but we were the better teams in terms of the way we played. They scored 4 goals, they won the game, they were more efficient in both boxes, and they won. So I'm coming away from that so disappointed because we play attacking, good football, rotations, overloads, and we do really well, and we win most games. But what I've come away from that game, it doesn't matter how you win. If you play more entertaining football, it's good on the eye. It's all about results, Chris. And I would have swapped the position we were in yesterday to play like Tamworth did, because they're very effective what they do, and into the the first round proper. But that made me realise it doesn't matter. There's all different ways to win football matches, and how you win it, that's the most important thing. It's about results. So when you talk about Spurs entertaining, Ange Postecoglou will be judged on winning football matches, not entertainment value.
And he has in his 25 years plus
correct,
in
but
management.
Right now,
and hang on a minute. And he's one thing, so I don't know why you're bringing him up. So he's had a hugely successful coaching and management career where he's always won. And why are you bringing his name up?
But at Celtic, they should win.
We're not talking about just a Celtic. We're talking about 25 years in management. I agree with you.
Because you always say about entertaining football.
No, but you're missing the point there, because that's what certain clubs' fan base want. Right?
Well. No. So our fans going home yesterday, just think they'd all be saying, "Oh, it was amazing. I was really entertained, but we got beat."
I'm not going to compare your club to Tottenham.
No, it's true, but it's true though, Chris. As a manager, after yesterday, I realised winning is far more important than any style of football. Any style of football.
If you can
combine,
you're 50 this week, and you've just learned that.
Sorry, that, Chris, I missed that.
You're 50 this week, and you've just learned that. That winning is really important.
You know what I'm saying? 08085 909 693. Listen, as fans, of course, the blend is entertaining, attractive football, winning games. That's it. But
the
that's
justification's
not. You can't
always
do
a result,
it like that all the time. The result is the most important thing. It always will be, and always has been. But you've saying if entertainment is more important sometimes. Wow. Let's go to Steve. How are you, Steve? First time caller. Sorry for that.
No, that's right, no problem. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
What do you think, Steve?
I think Carsley for manager, and my rationale is as follows. In 2016 at Southgate, he was promoted to the senior team from the under-21s, and he was the most successful English manager we've had so far. Carsley, he's been promoted now from the under-21s. He won a European championship in 23 with the under-21s. Why not give him the same opportunity we gave Southgate? People are knocking the FA for not rushing out with a name for a new manager. I totally agree with that. There shouldn't be a knee-jerk reaction when Southgate left. And also, they have been upfront about Carsley being in there for the 3 international windows. And for Carsley's statement saying world-class manager, winning trophies, been there, he said he's on the path to that. Well, he is on the path. That's in the present and that's in the now. So Carsley, I believe, manager for England.
I mean, it's interesting, and I think Rob made the point earlier to one of the early callers that you look at the route that Spain have gone down, you look at the route that Argentina have gone down. Argentina World Cup winners, Spain Euros winners, and they had faith in coaches who were not household names. So England did the same with Gareth Southgate. So if the FA believe Lee Carsley is the right guy, then this period is an audition. We have to look at it like that. I suppose that the Greece result, and I get what Lee Carsley was saying, but the Greece experiment is probably one which he regrets now. Would you agree with that?
He might well regret it, but if it worked for him and we scored the goal at the end for the draw or whatever, everybody, if we did win it, everybody said, "Oh, that was fantastic." I agreed with one of the earlier callers, I can't remember if it was Shaz or somebody, who said it was probably the wrong time to experiment, and I totally agree with that. However, at least he's trying. At least he's trying to do something different, and I'll give him credit for that. Against Greece at home, why not? Why not try something different? Unfortunately, it didn't work for him on that night.
I think that's a really interesting point. Good to see that Lee Carsley does have backers out there. On the basis that he did a good job with the 21s. Had a good start, but because of the nature of the games, people are thinking, well, England should be beating those particular nations, and then one loss, and guess what? There's a massive pile on. But I've got to say, Lee Carsley, the comments which he's made, I do think, does he really want this job, Rob? And that's the question.
08085 909 693. Michael, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, Michael. Thanks.
Yeah, I've been hanging on for so long. We've got through eventually due to a chap on the other line. Yeah, about this England, I don't think the players are good enough. That's my honest opinion.
Which ones?
Well, I'm fed up with hearing they've got all these world-class players, and under Southgate, all we heard was, why doesn't he play these world-class entertaining players? Well, they played them all Tuesday, didn't they? And what a shambles that was. I mean, they're outplayed by Greece. At home. And another thing that was said about Southgate, he's only got the result because he had nobody to beat. We can't even beat Greece at home. We were lucky to get away with it.
Green home shirts for this fixture. Now, referee just going through all the final checks. Now, will we see? No, in fact, it's Dimitris Korbelis. Dimitris Korbelis and Troy Parrott. Neither of them involved in the challenge, so it must have been a bit of argy-bargy or a few words to each other that the referee didn't take a liking to. All kissed and made up now, though, by looks of things. Ireland take the free kick. They go long looking for Ferguson. He's not able to claim the ball out of the sky. Greece trying to clear, but struggled to do so. It's all a bit scrappy on the Ireland left wing. They maintain pressure inside the Greek half, but eventually they can bring it away. Greece with Rota plays it infield. Hatzidakis, and now they're over on their left hand side now. Greece and coming forward with a bit of venom. They're trying to take on Ogbene. Solis is out there with Giannoulis. Field now, Bakasetas. Chance for Bakasetas, and he strikes well with his left foot. But Queven Kelleher got his body well behind it, made the save. That's the first save of the second half that Kelleher has had to make. Pretty much nothing for Lakadimos to do during the first half. Strike wasn't quite as clean from Bakasetas as it looked initially. Not the truest of hits, and the ball bobbled somewhat, and that took a bit of the sting out of it. 2 minutes gone in the second half. Greece 0, Ireland 0. Greece coming into this one playing on 2-1 against England a few days ago. Maybe an opportunity for them now. They've broken the deadlock, and it was all too easy in the end. And the armband is off from Bakasetas. His deflected strike was taken beyond Queven Kelleher, and 2.5 minutes into the second half, Greece have finally broken the deadlock, and there's only one man that they want to dedicate that goal to. Immediately Bakasetas took his armband off and showed it to the crowd. George Baldock was clearly in their hearts and in their minds as they grabbed that famous win at Wembley, and he's the man they turn to as they celebrate. He lifts his black armband, kisses it and raises it to the heavens. It was a lovely move down the left hand side. Ireland looked to have done enough to break it up, but that second wave attack from Greece was even more potent. Out of the edge of the area, there was a lovely bit of link up play by Christos Solis and Bakasetas. So when Bakasetas received the ball back, he had space. On the half volley to unleash the strike, and Kelleher and Ireland were unfortunate because there was a heavy deflection on the shot. Liam Scales at full stretch, deflecting it, and it took it away from his own goalkeeper. But if Scales was better positioned, he wouldn't have had to make the dive at full stretch. And having dealt with wave after wave of pressure in the first half, Ireland have fallen behind very early in the second. Can't have too many complaints, Ireland fans. Greece have really dominated this game and have good value for their lead, but so frustrating having got into the break level and then fallen behind so soon after the restart. We are back underway. Ireland in possession, and they've drawn a foul inside their own half. Jason taking a tumble. It's the goal scorer Bakasetas. It brings him down. Plays across the city for Panathinaikos. Playing in an attacking midfield role this evening. That's his 16th international goal. This cap number 71 for him. And what kind of response can Ireland muster? They go long looking for Smodics down the left-hand side, but he can't bring it under a spell. And Greece seem to be playing with their tails up now. And it's Bakasetas again. His teammates almost getting in the way as he gets to the edge of the Ireland box. It's pulled across. This time Scales with a more decisive touch on the ball. Masouras with the low cross, having received the ball from Bakasetas. It's gone out for a corner for Greece. And it seems like the only response So the goal has come from the home side. A quick double. They want to really try and dominate the second half now as the corner comes in. It's right under Kelleher. He has to punch it away. Still pressure on from Greece. Another shot comes in into the crowd. Ireland just can't clear their lines at the moment. That's surely a foul Ireland's way. It is. Like it was good against Hatzidakis. Brought Evan Ferguson down. And they're really making a meal of the clearance there. Shots into the crowd. It was from Masouras. There was a question of offside in the build-up to the goal, but it's just been clarified now. All onside. All legal and above boards. And as a result, Greece lead this match by 1-0. And coming forward down the right again. In field now to Bakasetas. Rota now into a crossing position. Good header away by O'Shea this time. Parrott fighting for the second ball, trying to get it clear for Ireland. Ferguson back there helping out. The two have combined well. Lovely turn by Parrott. He's able to bring Ogbene into the game as Ireland get up to the halfway line. Ogbene gets past his man, but the knock of the ball was too far and he just couldn't keep it in play. That was unfortunate for Ogbene, combining with the two other members of Ireland's front three. It's not really sitting up for him soon enough. Ireland with plenty of attacking options off the bench. Mikey Johnston, Adam Eder as well, and Festi Obasele. Really impressive performance by him in Helsinki a few nights ago. Setting up the winning goal, which was scored by Robbie Brady. I'm sure he wants to come on and have a similar impact tonight. It's more defending for Ireland to do for now. Rota and Masouras again in combination. Rota over the top for Masouras to chase, trying to get the better of Robbie Brady. In field, another opportunity from the edge of the box, and this one not caught well by Corbelis, and he screws the shot wide. Sliced it really. But again, Ireland being opened up, and it's those same players, Bakasetas, Masouras, causing the problems. I think the wrong man in the wrong place there for Greece. Corbelis plays for Al Khalej in Saudi Arabia. The only man for either side not based in Europe. And Ireland have copped up possession again deep in their own territory, but Greece not profiting. Ireland play it back to Kelleher, who clears. This clearance goes out of play on the halfway line, too far ahead of Sami Smodics. Ireland did go down against Finland and came back to win 2-1. They know they've got it in them, but less time on this occasion to create the comeback, and they've still got the same belief. They barely had a sniff in the final third, let alone in front of goal in the opening 54 minutes of this one. There's plenty of Greek substitutes warming up, including Liverpool's Kostas Tsimikas. No sign of any Ireland changes on the way yet. Free kick though for the boys in green, a few yards inside their own half. Brady goes very long and cross field. Header infield, finds Cullen. Looks for Ferguson, but cleared away. Hooked back by Jason Knight. And again dealt with by the Greek backline with ease. Cullen again will try and build something with Chidozie Ogbene. Over the top now to Parrott. Parrott out wide on the right, takes a tumble. It's the assistant over on the far side who gives that one. The two number 17s combining. Oh, my apologies, I don't know my numbers. Troy Parrott wearing 19. It was the number 17, though, definitely found him. And Zidakis. But there's a decent opportunity now for Ireland. Free kick wide on their right-hand side. About 16, 17 yards from the corner flag. Almost right on the touchline. Robbie Brady has gone over to take this one with Josh Cullen. Plenty of height in this Ireland side. Collins and Ferguson, particular rangy targets for Brady to aim for. Let's see what Brady can conjure up with this free kick. Over it comes now. It's another deep one. He's put too much on this one. He forced Vlachodimos to punch it. It would have gone out for a goal kick had he left it. Greece able to clear their lines, but they've given Ireland a throw-in. Ferguson takes it about 15 yards further back than he probably ought to have. Ireland win themselves another throw-in on the halfway line. They lost a lot of territory there for absolutely nothing. Could have kept the pressure on, but they are going to make two changes now. And Festi Ebosele is going to be entering the game. Chidozie Ogbene is the man withdrawn for Ireland. Bene just not quite his night. He's very industrious, works hard down that right-hand side for Ireland. But also coming into the game is Jack Taylor. Jack Taylor, another of the Ipswich Town contingent, and he is on for his Republic of Ireland debut. So very special night for him. And he's gone up front in place of Evan Ferguson, who really did struggle to get into the game, it must be said. Jack Taylor on for Evan Ferguson. Let's see what he can do on his international debut. Robbie Brady getting forward, looking for Taylor in the box. Won't quite reach him. Still pressure being applied though. Taylor forces it towards Parrott. Comes back to Brady. Now Parrott again across to Ebosele. This is better from Ireland. Lay off to Cullen. Can't get the shot away. Finds Brady on the left-hand side of the area. Just floats in the cross. Headed away. Back out as far as Knight. Knight curls one towards the back post. There's no one there for Ireland. Ebosele won't give up the ghost. Forces Giannoulis to at least play the ball rather than just let it go out for a goal kick. Now it's given away to Cullen. Scales now for Ireland on the halfway line. Brady on the left-hand side. Looks to play it down the line, but Smolix wasn't available, so he came back in field to Scales. Cullen linking up with Collins. Ireland with one of their best passages of possession, perhaps the whole game. We're inside the 59th minute. Two substitutes, Ebosele and Taylor, already getting involved in the game for Ireland. Now Smolix, lovely little flick. And towards Parrott. Greece just getting enough men back. And able to clear it away. It's Greece now who are being forced back a lot, and Ireland coming forward once more. In the middle of the park. They look for Smolix, who'd made the run down the left. Won't reach him, but Parrott wins the second ball. Brady now. He will find Smolix. Heavy touch, but it works out. Oh, and the little reverse ball from Taylor looking for Smolix. Just a little bit overcooked. Vlachodimos is able to pounce on it. Decent spell of pressure from Ireland there. Yeah, not giving Greece time on the ball anymore. They are pressing them inside their own half, at least slightly more than they were in the first, but that's not really saying a lot, it must be said. Greece just passing the ball along their back line. They wouldn't have enjoyed the last couple of moments. They really want to try and take the sting out of things. And the long ball forward is overhit, goes out for a throw. Ireland take it quickly and find Feste Ebosele. Ebosele trying to take on Janulis, who of course is on a yellow card. He can't afford any mistakes, and Ebosele just plays the ball against him in the end. That was frustrating. And just to hold himself and not commit a foul there as he was trying to win possession back. We've just hit the hour mark. Greece leading Ireland by a 1-0. You're listening live on the Flash Score app. Thank you for joining us this evening. I imagine a lot of you will be cheering for the boys in green, hoping for an equaliser, but might be a few Greek listeners with us, in which case you'll be desperate for your team to hold on to this lead as Ireland come forward again. Cullen looking to maintain possession, but the ball just runs away from him somewhat, and Greece again clear their lines, but only up to the halfway line again. Ireland keeping the pressure on, and Greece suddenly look out of ideas when they're on the ball, but as I say, that Smodics coughs up possession, and Greece can turn it out to the left hand side when they've got a runner. Maybe an opportunity now as they play into the box, and Scales was back there well. It was Christos Solis who'd made the run into the area. Out made when the shooting angle didn't really appear for him. And now Ebosele has gone down under the challenge of Bacasset. Ireland taking the free kick short. Knight works up to halfway, links up together with Cullen. Collins now on the ball, furthest man back in a green shirt. Goes square. Scales. Has he seen the run of? He has. Has he managed to pick him out? Brady, did he keep that one in play? He did so well. Oh no, he didn't. The linesman on this side. And that Brady didn't manage to keep that one in play. It must have been mightily close. It's a clap and a cry of come on from Jaime Halmgrimsson. Rota takes the throw in for Greece, level with the edge of his own penalty area. Attempted volley away by Corbelis. And a foul given there against Taylor, who just put his foot in front of Corbelis as he went to volley the clearance, and Corbelis went down. And free kick goes against Taylor. Not really sure what he did wrong there. So more replays being shown in the meantime of Greece's goal. Bakasetas. It was a good clean strike from him, but really he profited from the big deflection from the Scales, and Ireland can feel a bit disappointed. Bit of bad luck on their part. Greece won't mind one bit. Back underway again, and Solis can't keep the ball in play on the left wing. Ireland will have a throw midway inside their own half. Dara Shea preparing to take. No changes yet from Ivan Jovanovic. And Ireland cough up possession cheaply from the throw, and fortunately for them, Pavlidis stumbled as he took the ball under his spell. Hit the deck and Ireland were able to clear. Not particularly convincingly, it has to be said. Brady getting his clearance all wrong. Out of play it went. Greece ball. Tempo has really been sucked out of the game in the last couple of minutes. Ireland had a good spell of pressure. And I think this might be the time where Greece goes to the bench. In the meantime, Austria having a field day. They're 4-1 up against Norway now. 3 goals in the space of about 14 minutes. Let's put them in a commanding position against Norway. Norway, despite so much talent, particularly in the attacking areas, of course, not really able to gel as a national side. Bit top heavy, really. Norway don't really have such quality in all areas. First change then for Greece, and it's the Istanbul Başakşehir man, Dimitrios Pelkas, who is going to be coming on. And being withdrawn is going to be Georgios Masouras, the homeboy, Olympiacos man, going off. Now he plays across the way in Turkey. Replacing him for the last 25 minutes plus added time. And that's the only change thus far for Greece. So Masouras off, number 10 Pelkas on. Foul in the middle of the park there. Another one by Jack Taylor, who was tracked well back, but to no benefit for Ireland, really. Brought down Christos Solis. It's the middle of the park, I mean really the middle of the island's half. Free kick just on the right hand side as Greece are looking at things. A good 35 yards out. It would take a great strike to beat Caoimhín Kelleher from here. He's got his wall set up just in case. Plenty of men in the box though. It's going to be Basakesa to take it, and his shot goes wide. Really snatched at it, Bakasetas. The island wall just parting like the Red Sea. It was only a two-man wall. And the two of them almost sprinted apart from each other, just allowing Bakasetas to play it through the middle of them. Ireland, though, bringing the ball forward quickly. They've moved it out to Festi Ebosele. Gets to the corner of the penalty area. Drills the ball across. It hits one of the covering Greek defenders and they're able to clear. First to the second ball is Jason Knight. Cullen goes square. Dara Shea, Ebosele again, linking up with Cullen. Can he provide the return ball? Lovely pass by Cullen. Ebosele reaches it. Has to go back to Cullen though. Another nice reverse pass, and Ebosele gets free of his man. Good cross, headed away well though by Mavropanos. Ireland look a different team when Watford's Festi Ebosele is on the field. Just over a quarter of the game still to be played. Ireland trailing by a goal to nil. Long ball forward, kept in on this occasion by Robbie Brady. Wasn't going to be denied by the assistant referee again. Scales his only option though on the halfway line. Short pass forward to Josh Cullen. He turns, goes square to Knight. Ireland looking to spread the game again as they move the ball over to the right, and Dara Shea finds Ebosele. Can't do it all on his own though, and he just plays the ball against his marker. And Greece can recover possession and take their time as they build up from the back once more. They've spread it to Rota. Long ball pump forward for the new man Pelkas to chase. Scales across well and does remarkably well to pick out Caoimhín Kelleher from that range and under plenty of pressure. Collins to Kelleher again. Scales wide to Brady. Brady finds a man infield. Parrott. Taylor. Now and Ireland spread it again over to the right hand side with Ebosele. Let's hope for Ireland when he's on the ball. Back to Cullen. Can he put the cross in? He does. It's a great cross and it has to be tipped over, and that's the closest Ireland have come. Jack Taylor incredibly close to a debut international goal, standing a yard beyond the penalty spot. Just flicked it with his head so nicely. It was going in, and Vlachodimos, who's had precious little to do for the first 3 quarters of the match, had to be alert there. It's going right over his head. It was just a case of springing up and getting a paw onto it, but there's plenty of pace on that header from Taylor. The goalkeeper had to make sure. Corner for Ireland, in it comes. Scales can't make a clean contact with it. It's back out to Cullen now. Can't find Brady on his outside. Has to go infield. Knight to the edge of the area, and that's come to nothing for Ireland. Taylor this time on the edge of the area. Couldn't head the ball back into the danger area. Looks like a couple more changes are on the way for Greece. Just the 2 changes thus far for Ireland, Ebosele and Taylor into the game. But play resumes, so they'll have to wait for those changes. They went short with the goal kick. .50-50 ball goes Ireland's way on the halfway line. Cullen finds Knight, a really poor pass though by Knight. Coughs up possession. And Greece even have the advantage for a foul in the middle. Ireland have got plenty of players back, but Greece moving the ball well. Shots from the edge of the box from Pavlidis is blocked. And it looks like it's going to be a free kick for Ireland there. Couldn't see what happened there. The camera cut away to Pavlidis. And it's Jason Knight who's down in a bit of bother. At full stretch, he won the ball, and then he just got stood on by Christos Solis. Not sure if the referee's card stayed in his pocket on that occasion. We'll just try and confirm that for you as soon as possible. Greece are turning to Anastasios Douvikas and Christos Zafiris. They're going to be the 2 men introduced at this stage. 19 minutes of the game left. They still lead by a goal to nil. And it's the goal scorer Bakasetas who's going to be making way, and he hands the captain's armband to Dimitris Korbelis. Taking the time over the change, the referee just hurrying them up. Bakasetas looks like he's going to be replaced by Christos Zafiris. Enjoying the applause of the crowd, the Greek captain and goal scorer tonight, the only goal scorer so far. He makes way. Zafiris comes on. Just confirm the other Greek change. It pops up on my screen. As Anastasios Douvakis was coming on, and he's come on for the centre forward, Vangelos Pavlidis. So Zafiris and Douvikas on for Greece as they try to preserve this 1-0 lead or perhaps extend it. Ireland, having taken the free kick, moved it out to their left wing, but there was no crossing opportunity, so they recycled possession and worked it back to Kelleher, and they'll build again from the back. Collins to Scales, forward to Josh Cullen. Another change for Ireland, in fact, in the meantime, that wasn't shown. Jason Malumbi is on, and in fact Jason Knight, I don't know if he was injured in that challenge or if it was a planned substitution anyway, but Jason Knight has gone off. Wide by Taylor to Ebosele, tries to return the pass, gets a lucky deflection, and it is picked up by Ebosele, but he's got 2 men around him now. They're really alert to the danger he poses, Greece. They're teaming up on him now, and Ebosele, having coughed up possession, commits a foul as he tried his best to win possession back. So as I mentioned, Jason Knight is off, and another Jason Malumbi, another of the West Bromwich Albion contingent, has come on. And in fact, Ireland are making so many changes, and none of them are being shown by the cameras. Sami Smodics, who has definitely not had his best evening in an Ireland shirt, has made way, and Mikey Johnston has also entered the action for the boys in green. Ireland trailing to Greece. It's a very usual feeling, unfortunately, for fans of the Republic of Ireland. Staring down the barrel of a fourth defeat to the same team in under a year and a half. Maybe Ebosele can do something about that now as he tries to beat his man on his outside, but a good tackle by Giannoulis. He had to get that one right inside his area, and he's on a yellow card. But Greece, a little bit sloppy in possession. And Jack Taylor, who's really putting himself about well on his international debut, picks up the loose ball. It's Ebosele again. Back to Dara O'Shea. Is he going to put the cross in? Yes, he is. And it's a good cross, and Parrott under some pressure. Connected with his head, but not strongly enough. The ball just bobbles away and out for a goal kick. Troy Parrott playing now for AZ Alkmaar in the Eredivisie. Really trying to rebuild his career. One of the brighter hopes for Ireland, but then out of the side for a while. He's trying to impress now under the new manager. Greece, though, with an upper opportunity, they spread the ball forward to the subs. A great challenge by Nathan Collins on Buvikas. It was pretty much his first involvement, and he ran onto the ball threaded through by Pelkas. Fresh legs for Ireland to deal with at the back is not really what they want now. They don't want to leave themselves exposed at the back, as they will inevitably throw bodies forward late on, trying to find this equaliser. 14 minutes to go at the Karaiskakis Stadium in Piraeus. Greece still leading by that 1-0 early in the second half. And Anastasis Bakasetas with the goal. Greece up to halfway. Foul by Nathan Collins. Free kick to the home side. Ireland have made 4 changes. They've just got one more. Perhaps they might throw on Adam Ida, Celtic man, if they want another centre forward on the field. Greece trying to attack through the middle, but Ireland get plenty of bodies back, and maybe there's an opportunity now to counter. Up to the halfway line now, Mikey Johnston. Another strong runner with the ball. Out on the left-hand side. He gets away from a couple of challenges. Does well. Infield. Finds Malumbi. Malumbi wide to Vessi Ebosele. Gets to the byline. Tries to put the cross in. And he's won the corner. It looked like it had ricocheted back off him after Giannoulis made the block, but no, according to the officials. Ireland with the corner. So many times Ireland have relied on their set pieces. They've got enough creativity in the side to not have to rely too much. But right now, they would absolutely love another goal from a set piece. Robbie Brady can work a bit of magic from this corner. Referee is having words now with Nathan Collins, who believes he is the one being fouled, which is only adding to the frustration. Collins is saying, he's putting his 2 hands up and saying, I'm going like that, I'm not the one pushing. You can see where my hands are, ref. It's all very hectic in the 6-yard box. Everyone, and by everyone I mean about 5 Ireland players, stood right on the goalkeeper. Corner comes in, it's punched away by Vlachodimos. Cullen tries to head it back into the area, but again, Greece deal with the danger, trying to counter-attack. Ball just ricochets off Liam Scales, and Malumbi finds Cullen. Ireland can go again. Brady, who stayed out over on our far side, gets some support now in Cullen and Malumbi. Josh Cullen once more. Nice 1-2 between him and Taylor. Taylor again. Malumbi supporting Ireland, just can't find that killer pass through the heart of the Greek defence at the moment. Wide against Ebasele. 11 minutes still to be played. Ball ready through. Taylor at the byline, tries to pull it across. Deflection takes it away from Troy Parrott. Greece again can survive. They've managed to draw the foul from Dar O'Shea at the edge of their own area, and the home crowd very happy to see the pressure relieved. Corner punched away a minute ago by Vlachodimos was actually going in. Very nearly an Olympic goal from Robbie Brady. That really would be something, especially after his really cool finish to win the game late on Thursday. Possession still in Greece's favour at 55-45. It was almost 70 for Greece at one stage earlier in the game. 10 minutes left, plus any added time. Ireland in a position that's all too familiar for them, unfortunately, for the last few years. Trailing and struggling to find the one that can really change the complexion of the game. They proved in Helsinki a matter of hours ago. They're well capable of doing it. Cullen with a nice pass to the outside boot. O'Shea in an advanced position on the right hand side. He's got Ebasele ahead of him. Uses him. Ebasele straight into the feet of Malumbi. Malumbi's drifting in field, but again, Ireland cough up possession midway inside the Greek half. Greece now looking like a counter-attacking team. The way they've got themselves set up, they're just inviting Ireland to come forward and picking them off. Foul committed on Zafiris. Greece have got Ireland exactly where they want them at the moment, and Greece are in fact going to make their final two changes, and it's now where they turn to one of their defensive specialists, Liverpool's Kostas Tsimikas. He has come on to replace Korbelis. And Solis as well. Christos Solis has gone off, and he's been replaced by Petros Mantolos. And one more change for Ireland. The final roll of the dice. Dar O'Shea has gone off. And in fact, it's going to be Casey McAteer of Leicester. It is going to be the final player thrown on. Hallgrimsson to try and change Ireland's fortune. Now in the last 8 minutes of the game, Leicester City's Casey McAteer, another of the new faces in this Ireland squad. Celtics, Liam Scales forward to Malumbi. Josh Cullen playing a little deeper now, goes square to pass to Nathan Collins. Ebasele back to the man wearing the captain's armband for the Republic of Ireland. Cullen trying to orchestrate things. Mikey Johnston is forced back into his own half as he receives the pass. Scales again. Ireland maintaining the possession of the ball but not really advancing. Then Cullen goes over the top. Spotted the run of Parrott. Oh, and Parrott, has he been given offside there? Or perhaps a bit of pushing on Mavropanos. Free kick has gone Greece's way nonetheless. Be a very harsh call if it was for pushing. I don't think he was offside. Ireland running out of time in this game. And they haven't really done enough to Vlachodimos. One really good save he had to make from Jack Taylor's header. Being said, other than the goal, Queven Keller hasn't had too much to do in this second half. There haven't been too many chances for either side. Greece may be able to change that now. 6 minutes to go. They have a throw in Ireland's half. There they go. Pelkas on the left-hand side. He now drifts in field. Uses Siopsis. Across to Tsimikas. Tsimikas and Mantolas, and he tried the return ball. Tsimikas couldn't connect as he got to the edge of the Ireland area. Ireland just not really moving the ball fast enough though at the moment and inviting some pressure, but in fact they do well. Cullen and Malumbi involved, and Ireland have moved it across to Johnston. Johnston in space. Mikey Johnston is touched just a little bit too heavy though, and that was all the invitation that Mavropanos needed. Ireland will have a throw in. Parrott takes. Malumbi. Brady just forces one through to Johnson. He does well to hold on to possession. We're inside the final 5 minutes. There's two men on Johnson as he looks to find some support. Has to use Scales. Scales across. Collins. The two of them good 15-20 yards inside the Greek half now. Wide they go. Ebasele. Let's see, Ebasele needs some support. He finds it. Cross is deflected out of play. Ireland have the corner. Cross was attempted by Casey McAteer. His first involvement in the game. Ireland have looked a brighter side since turning to their bench. Can one of those substitutes was the man who left the post last year, Stephen Kenny. That didn't really work out for Ireland, it had to be said. We're inside the final minutes of the 90. Ireland have won themselves another free kick. Liam Scales drawing the foul well inside his own half. Ireland goes short with it. Kelleher. It's Josh Cullen now. Finds Ebasele on the right hand side. Greece not allowing him any room to motor. Back to Collins now on the halfway line. Cullen again. There's a bit more space for Ebasele. Oh, and McAteer just couldn't get his feet sorted out. He was trying to play the quick pass out to Ebasele. I think he just took his eye off the ball. The ball just came off his toe, really, I think. Just prodded it out of play. Really unfortunate for him. And there's 3 minutes left. 3 minutes have been added on, a minimum of 3. That being signalled. Tsimikas takes a throw in for Greece. And Ireland again a bit sloppy. Maybe an opportunity now. Shot comes in, it's fired well over the bar by Pelkas. who put Ireland under all sorts of pressure again, and it's not the first time Ireland have coughed up cheap possession inside their own half. It was a poor ball square to Robbie Brady. Real hospital pass for him to have to deal with. Pelkas was alert to it. And now Kelleher has given the ball away, and this surely will be it for Ireland. And it is. It's 2-0. Greece have wrapped up the 3 points. And unfortunately for Ireland, it's in really comical style. It's Petros Mantalas, one of the substitutes. And it is a second goal for Greece. And it's going to be a fourth win in less than 18 months over the Republic of Ireland. And Greece have scored exactly 2 goals in all 4. Ireland's dreadful run against the Hellenic side goes on. Caoimhin Kelleher, well outside of his area, looking to play the pass to Nathan Collins, got it all wrong and just played it to the man stood straight in front of him. Petros Mantalas, who took his time, went around the goalkeeper and slotted it home. Kelleher desperately trying to get back, really do anything, and it's curtains for Ireland. Another disappointing night for them. They will stay 3 points clear of Finland in Group B2. But it is just a case of surviving now in the group, because Greece are going to move on to 12 points out of 12, 4 wins from 4, and they will be hoping to hold off England and take top spot in the group. And for Ireland now, it's just a case of making sure they don't get relegated to League C. They're trying to add a consolation here, but Greece again just dealing with the danger. And unfortunately for Ireland, they've been second best this evening. Greece absolutely dominated the first half and didn't get the goal that their pressure deserved until early on in the second half. Ireland have had a bit more territory, a bit more possession, but they've not worked the goalkeeper enough. And they're going to fall to another defeat. And terrible cross there, terrible attempted cross by Mikey Johnston, flies over the bar, and that really just sums up Ireland's evening, unfortunately. It's been another frustrating night. Ireland will welcome Finland to Dublin in November. They'll go to Wembley as well to take on England. No such thing as an unimportant Ireland game against England, but in terms of this Nations League campaign, the game against Finland will be the more crucial, because it has ended here as the referee blows his whistle, and Greece have finished a very, very difficult few days for them with 2 well-earned victories, and all credit to them. They remain perfect in the group with 4 wins out of 4. 1 goal at the start of the second half, 1 goal at the end of the second half. It was Anastasis Bakasetas and Petros Mantalas who got them. They've given them a 2-0 win over Ireland, who really did not do it. But it's Greece who celebrates. It's finished in Piraeus, Greece 2, Ireland 0. I've been Anthony Thomas for Flash Score. Thank you for joining me this evening.
contest.